Look in the mirror, don't know what to say, but I'm happy the man I is.
Goddamn, we back at Eminem. It's back at with an album, Curtain Call 2. Now, if y'all think back to 2005, when Eminem released the original Curtain Call, it was a compilation album of his greatest hits from his previous 4 studio albums, leading up to his about 96 or so, leading up to 2005 when we got the original Curtain Call. And now we got Curtain Call 2, which starts from 2009 with Relapse all the way up to the present. So it's, I believe it's like 35 songs. Let me scroll all the way up. 35 songs, damn near 3 hours long. So we got all the greatest hits that Eminem has released since 2009 all the way up to 2022 now. This man's been doing this for so goddamn long. And we get a lot of the old tracks that we all know and love that we've grown up in the last decade or so, decade and a half. And then there's some also Lucy songs that has been kept in the vault. And one of those tracks is actually we're going to be listening to today. Is This Love by featuring 50 Cent. This was originally recorded back in 2009, so probably just after Relapse. And it was been kept in the vault ever since then. But now until 2022, 13 years since 2009, we get in the track. The track is 3.5 minutes long, so without further ado, let's hop onto it. Eminem, 50 Cent, Is This Love?
R.I.P. to R.A.P. E.M.I.N.E.M. Back with the D.R.E.
That's how we open up the app. Okay, it sounds like mid-career Eminem. You know, it doesn't sound like Slim Shady. It sounds like just after Slim Shady. It doesn't sound like the old Eminem. Well, young, depending on how. This man's 49 years old. This man's been doing this for so long. It doesn't sound like early 2000s Eminem. This does sound like late 2000s. Still far, so far. Let's continue on.
And I don't want to trouble you wait, but before you say I like to try to break the ice like a frozen mate, so you walk out night. Let me be your vibrator. Your body slamming like.
Now that I'm listening to the beat, it sounds like Dr. Dre produced this. Okay. Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre. I mean, y'all know rap, especially the early 2000s. You know how instrumental Dr. Dre is to Eminem and also the 50 Cent. People say that they were at their best when rapping over Dr. Dre beats. They were taking us way back. I know it's supposed to be originally recorded in 2009. We're taking us back to the early 2000s. Taking us back. Taking us back.
Sick minds think alike. Girl, you got me singing like. Oh, I've been watching what you doing, baby. I ain't never met a woman quite like you. This I'm feeling. I'm digging your hole, give me a go. You're throwing in your windows. Keep sending me smoke signals. Feel like giving me domes. She froze, literally goes mental. Scream, she's broke, fragile, empty and so brittle. Indian coke to make women emotional.
Eminem in the pocket. I love when artists get in that pocket right now where they flowing. They hardly breathing out here. They just get in that pocket, that flow in their bag. Eminem does it all the time. Some people criticize him for doing it, especially when he does this fast rap where he's spitting like 50 bars in a matter of like 30 seconds. Well, I just personally love it because it just shows off their mastery, their mastery, I guess, their mastery and their craft, how much they work in it. Because if y'all try to mimic, you know, you get out of breath quickly unless you practice over and over and over again. You know, it comes to the point in time when Eminem is 49 years old. He does it effortlessly. But it just shows how much they perfected their craft in which they can just effortlessly do it. They get a pocketed bag where they can just spit for like 20, 30 seconds straight where it seems like they're not taking any breath. And Eminem's a perfectionist when it comes to that.
Many of those benzos that I proposed, I gave the strippers a pole. Dog, and I thought this was a memory foam pillow. Then why the fuck are we remembering so little? Well, I've been watching it 60. I kill a bitch with a potato bullet for the skriller. I'm finna skin a sinner. Dick rock like Bruce Jenner. Long time, it turns me up.
This is like for real taking me back. 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre beat. I feel like I'm like 8 years old again. Feels like I'm like back in transcending back to 2003 or something like that. Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre beat, taking me back.
Hi, I'm Shady's Cody. Shady done rubbed off on me. Yeah, bitch, bro me before he used the chainsaw fall. Leave it's me again. I-B-I-G-T-I-M-E. K-I-L-L. Very W-E-L-L. Go to hell. R-U-N-T-E-L-L. I'm coming, dying. Doc still trying to save you. If you survive, I'ma show you what the gauge do. I'm the type there's nothing you can say to. I'm feeling.
And that's Eminem Is This Love featuring 50 Cent. Thoroughly enjoyed that track. Like I said throughout the entirety of the video, that track just takes me back to the early 2000s. Eminem rapping on Dr. Dre beat, 50 Cent rapping on Dr. Dre beat, having them all three of them come together, just taking me back, man. Taking me back to the early 2000s. And I wish we get this more from these three. I wish we get one more album for 50 Cent and Dr. Dre would do a whole album together, and also the same thing with 50 Cent. Maybe we get 50 Cent do a whole album with Dr. Dre. Maybe they all three come together for a collab album, just to close it out. Not per se to close out their careers, but just say let's wrap this whole thing up. We've been doing this for so long, and then we've been instrumentals in different parts and different ways of our careers. Why don't we all come together for like a 8-10 track collab album? Now I think that would go crazy between Eminem, 50 Cent, and Dr. Dre producing. I think that would definitely go crazy, especially in the 2020s. I think all the youngins out here, like 20 years or younger, listen to the album would wouldn't understand. But everyone that's like 23, 4, 5, 25 plus older, they would know. It's like early 2000s. You couldn't miss the radio. You couldn't miss a Dr. Dre beat with Eminem or 50 Cent over there. So I definitely thoroughly enjoyed this track just for nostalgia alone. Just for nostalgia alone. So, if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre. Man, this takes me back. This takes me back. See y'all next video. Peace.